also enjoy. Ah, the good stuff. Oh, greetings, class, and welcome to our 101 and Professor Macabro's Halloween Marathon. We're up to day 27. We're at the home stretch of the horror movie marathon. But allow me to indulge my throat with a nice bit of drinky. Ah, that's good stuff. Now, as I put a lid on my delicious bottle, I wanted to talk about, and I usually do this, I accompany my crimson liquid with a nice vampire movie. And that is what we will talk about today, class. Today, we will talk about another movie with the vampire. Oh, that magnificent creature, which I simply adore. Now, we have talked about a lot of vampires in this marathon. Yes, even lovely Elvira, Selma Hayek's in From Dusk Till Dawn. But today, I wanted to talk about a movie that has one of the most beautiful vampires, even more so than the vampire chick from Innocent Blood. Ah, when you think of something that is truly captivating and alluring, something that you would gladly jump into its arms, even though you might risk having your blood sucked out and turning you into a ghoul, there is no better example than the vampire from Life Force. Unfortunately, I don't own a physical copy of this movie. There are two versions of said movie. One is the theatrical cut that we got, which is good, but nothing compared to the uncut version, which has a better beginning, a more good structure, and more scenes with the lovely vampires. So I have no physical DVD to show you, but it is available through a lot of digital media. I am not a fan of digital media, but I have not been able to get that uncut DVD or Blu-ray. As soon as I do, I will be a happy Macabro. Now, the movie starts about a team of astronauts that are trying to explore a visiting comet. In the comet, they discover a ship, and inside the ship, there seems to be a great number of corpses, but not human corpses, nothing even weird like aliens, but giant bats. And they're like, whoa, giant bats, it's very strange. What's going on? Oh, this is creepy. I need a glass of water, in this case, crimson liquid. Ah, yes, it quenches my thirst. And as they're exploring this massive big-ass ship, they encounter three crystalline structures, and inside there are three people, two males and one female. And the female, oh goodness gracious, by far the most gorgeous vampire you will ever see. I will show you a picture as much as I can. See, beautiful, her beautiful face, her rocking body, which unfortunately I can't show because, as a vampire, she is not hindered by humanity's morals unclothed. So, this vampire spends all the movie butt naked. Completely naked. You can see all her glorious beauty in the movie. So what I can actually show you is very limited. I apologize for that. Watch the movie. It's a great excuse to see her. Marvelous. Truly. One of the most gorgeous female vampires I have seen. Truly gorgeous. So, this group of scientists take back the crystals to their base on Earth. And as you do, they just start to poke at the thing until the vampiress is released. And it's very captivating, her performance. She is not playing a seductive vampire on purpose. She just projects that. And the way that she talks is very alien in a way, as it should be, because it's established that they're space vampires. But the way she draws you in with her expressions, she's very, very interesting. She's kind of cold, but at the same time alluring. You're a little taken back because she doesn't act like a human. She acts more like a cold vampire, but at the same time, she just exudes sexuality. And bravo on portraying this aspect of the vampire. Truly well done. Now, these vampires, as the name of the movie implies, feed on life force. They don't actually go like, blood. They actually just suck your life energy, leaving you a ghoul husk thing, and you in turn become not as gorgeous as the other one, but a dry, kind of husky thing, also wanting to consume life force. So it becomes an epidemic. All throughout the world, you have these ghouls, and at the head of it all, the mistress vampire. Now, there is one astronaut that encounters her that is drawn to her, and she, for some reason, because the guy's not that pretty, drawn to him. And that's when the whole conflict ends, because he kind of like is psychically connected, and he knows what she's going to do, but he wants to join her, but at the same time, he's conflicted because he doesn't want to be, responsible for the end of humanity. And you have your scientist people that are like, oh, we have to stop the pandemic, but at the same time, we have to figure out a way to stop her. Truly good movie. Ah, yes. A lot of people, when this came out, didn't go see it. And after seeing both versions, the unedited and the theatrical, the majority of people only saw the theatrical, and that's well, good. It's garbage compared to the uncut one. I would highly recommend you track down the uncut one. The other one you can watch if there's nothing else available, but cleanse your palate. With the uncut one. That's by far the best one. And I hate to keep repeating myself, but the female vampire. Let's take another look at her. Oh boy. Is it just hot in here? Or is it just her? Whoo, boy, yes. Damn. That chick's hot. I know I don't want to sound like a sexist pig, but I am a great admirer of the female form, especially one that looks like her. I don't see women as sexual objects. I admire their beauty. And this vampire lady, oh, yes, she is beautiful. Yes, I could see her. If something like her existed, she would doom everyone, because she would be alluring to both men and female. Very, very good movie. A lot of people I've heard complain that it's not really about vampires, because you never see the fangs or the blood or stuff like that. They're space things, but they are vampires. Vampires are beings that feed on other living things. Well, although the chick doesn't look undead at all, she looks very, very much alive. They do feed on something that the human body requires, whether it be blood or your energy to survive. And once they're done with you, they move on to the next victim, leaving a corpse that reanimates itself. So it's very much the definition of a vampire. Other people say it's not really horror, it's more like a B kind of sci-fi movie, but to that, I disagree. It does have some very good horror moments, and the idea of something coming from another place, seducing you and then sucking you dry, is horror in my book. So yes, very, very enjoyable movie, highly recommended. If nothing else, you will see one of the most beautiful vampires in cinematic history. Life Force gets a score of an A. A plus if you see the unrated version. Both versions are good, but once again, the unrated one is by far the best version. Let's take another look at that vampire chick. Oh, baby, the things we would do together. No, sorry. Went there for a bit. Yes, very good. Well, class, we're done with one more day in today's horror marathon. I have a couple more days to go, so I hope to see you tomorrow for yet another delightful tale of terror. Until then, class, this is Professor Macabro and his lovely assistant, Zombie Wasitos, which I have to say, you've been very quiet, just sitting there looking all fine with your Elvira costume. Maybe one day I'll do something about her vocal cords and you can actually talk. I'll think about it. But until then, class, I wish you all a good evening.